Are you ready? I said, are you ready? You are listening to Voice of the Fans Sportscast, brought to you by none other than the voices of the fans. Discussing football, basketball, news, trending topics. The one-stop shop for all things sports. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Hosted by none other than Ben Swift Reynolds, Taylor Gatwood, 100% RC, Professor Damian Flowers, and Tyler Wright. Are you ready?
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Voice of the Fans Sportscast. I'm your host, Ben Swift Reynolds. We have Gatwood, Professor Flowers, T. Wright, and Dustin Bishop on the show tonight. What's going on, fellas?
What's good?
What's happening?
Not much, man. Nothing much. It was a long, hot day in Mississippi.
Man.
Jeez, man.
Somebody flipped the switch. You're right. Yesterday, Mother's Day, that's when it started.
Dude,
Yeah, that is when it started.
I know that I parked in the gravel pit at church. Man, I started walking up to the building. I just started sweating. I'm like, what in the world? Man, I was like, oh, it's here. It's here. And I'm hating it.
Early,
what? May the 15th? Yesterday's date?
Yeah. It has begun.
Hey, all I gotta say is stay hydrated, fellas. I want y'all catching suffering from dehydration and all that type of stuff. So let's go ahead and dive into the 76ers and Celtics game. Celtics beat the 76ers 112-88. Woo, what's that? RCD, what's that? RC World? Is that what they call it?
RDC?
Yeah, RDC.
World.
Yeah. 9 points, Harden. How did you manage 9 points? Hey, what did he say? He said, was it 3 threes? Come on. Man. So, Gatwood, what do you think about this performance by the 76ers?
With the Gatwood.
I told you, man, I'm out, bro. I can't defend them no more.
Yeah, freeze? Am I frozen?
I'm retiring from defending James Harden. That's it for me.
Man, come on.
You can't do that, bro.
You taking a stand here, man. You gotta testify.
Okay.
You gotta take up
To
for
be
your
fair,
boy.
he won 2 games for them, dropping 40. It was Embiid's turn to step up.
Yeah.
To be fair.
He hurt, though.
I don't hear that, man.
It's
a couple of things.
Yeah.
He was letting Al Horford sun him.
Oh, Al Horford clamped him up every time.
That's what I'm saying. How, bro? He's like 38.
They also did a good job of trapping Embiid also early. As soon as he would get the ball, they didn't give him a chance to spot up or take a step. Tatum would come weak side and trap him, force him to turn it over. And also, Philadelphia had a bad thing, man, of just holding on to the ball too long in the shot clock. There's one thing I can't stand about that is, as far as basketball, and that's the thing about James Harden. You know, as far as an example, he gets too far in the shot clock and then try to make something happen.
Yeah, they were playing good earlier in the series when they were, spreading the ball more. More ball movement, and they were playing great. But then they got too ISO. When they if they start getting down, they'll start going ISO, and then they'll get down even more. That was the problem.
Let's think about the team for a sec. Now that you look at Embiid and you look at Harden, I don't think that a playoff. You can have 2 isolation players, but you playing ISO ball, they can't be dependent on, especially when you playing somebody like Boston. Everything is not falling. Everything can't be just ran through one person or the other. That's just my opinion about it.
They were doing that in the first quarter. They were spreading the ball around. PJ Tucker had like 3 threes in the first quarter. They were spreading the ball good in the first quarter. Then they just went away from it.
So after halftime, it was a different game.
Yeah.
Can we just
They-
give Jason Tatum his credit too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, most
The
definitely.
dog.
Their scheme was good. They were making Embiid come out on the perimeter to guard Tatum, and Tatum was just absolutely cooking Embiid on the perimeter.
As it should.
That's a mismatch. Like common
Yeah.
sense ought to tell the world. Like if anything, when Tatum and Embiid were 1-on-1, they should have brought somebody.
Like
Yeah,
common
they
sense
should have
ought
brought
to
somebody.
tell the world. Like if any.
Right. So, 7 Sisters didn't show up to play. We saw people blaming Doc Rivers and some people blaming Joel Embiid. Dustin, who you placing blame on?
Doc. Doc.
Really, just like that?
Man, look, man, Doc been riding that Celtics championship. I mean, since it happened, man. He lost against. I think he said something with man. I forgot. I think JJ Redick posted.
About the Clippers.
He said something about that Clippers team.
Mm-hmm.
They got eliminated, and then JJ like reposted it and said, "Was that like the issue this time too?" So, yeah, I give a lot of blame to Doc, Harden, but I mean, it was collective though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. T. Wright, who you placing blame on?
I think it's collective, but Doc, we know Doc sucks at making adjustments. You cannot let somebody 50 ball you for game 7, bro. If you see that they're getting a switch on Embiid, you have to defensively scheme around it some kind of way.
Yeah, but at a certain point too, your stars have to show up.
True.
I mean, what? B had 15 points. Your best two scores combined for what? 24 points.
Yep.
But at the same time, I agree with Doc not making adjustments because when they started trapping Embiid as soon as he got the ball, there's too much isolation ball, man. When Embiid, like nothing far as if Embiid is getting trapped, somebody should be cutting back door. Somebody should be open back door, right?
Yep.
Embiid should be able to pass out. There should be something in the offense to where when Embiid was getting trapped, like what game was it? Game 5 when Maxey had the big game in Boston.
Yep.
I've seen Tyrese Maxey come back door on a lot of things and use his speed to finish. What was that game 7? You got to make in-game adjustments, Doc. I just think the games kind of got rid of him. Got ahead of him.
I feel like he freezes. He freezes in those moments. And it's just straight ISO after that. When they got down by like 10, it just felt like the rest of the game was straight ISO. And then when they tried to make an adjustment on Tatum, doubling him, the Celtics would make the adjustment, and then they pass it to Brown, and Brown would wet the 3.
And Harden can't guard Jaylen Brown. Definitely can't guard Jaylen Brown, man. That was obvious.
Yeah. I just can't. They let this man drop a 50 ball. You got to do something. You got to push him down or something.
Let's be real here. Game 6 was Philly's, honestly, desperate chance to honestly win the series. Once they let the game go, it was over. We can now.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum had his worst game ever in Game 6, and they had a chance to put him away.
Yeah, when they blew that, I knew it was over.
Mm-hmm.
That's not on Doc. That's on the players not taking advantage of that. Because that's just they should have won that game. The Sixers should have won Game 6 because when Tatum has 3 points with like 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and you can't win that game, that's on the team, man.
What happened? Who stopped getting the ball? I kind of think Embiid checked out after Game 6 because he didn't even look like he was interested in Game 7. I feel like he kind of checked out.
I don't know why he didn't get the ball at the end of that game.
I find it hard to believe. I mean, it's simple basketball. Doc and that team ran 2 or 3 simple concepts: pick and roll, ISO, like I said, some backdoor stuff. That was it. They didn't do anything spectacular or anything. Well, Doc didn't do anything spectacular. And he tried to let the players, you play through Embiid, Harden feed off of him, and you try to do it the old simple way. Boston just had a counter.
No, they didn't. The Sixers didn't deserve to win that series.
No, they didn't deserve it.
Not
Got
one bit. He's still saying that, huh? T. Right.
I mean, give somebody like Spo, give Spo that team. Because if we being honest, I know we ain't got to the Heat yet, but the Heat roster ain't that. He got a MVP as a first option, a solid second and third option in James, who's a former MVP, and Tyrese Maxey is nice, like very nice.
He is nice.
Then you got he got
Tobias.
what's the dude that they got Tobias. He's 6'10", can do everything. So he got
PJ
a nice
Tucker,
team.
Jimmy
But Tobias haven't been showing up either. Like
They should have kept Jimmy Butler.
Melton.
Jimmy Butler let him know too.
They let them know last year. You should have kept Jimmy and Embiid would have been perfect for each other. They fed off each other. That's what you want your stars to do. Like, I'm not saying Harden and Embiid don't get along, but I just think Harden is in a crossroad right now to where he's still trying to show us he can still do, certain things, and he had to draw it back some. And when you get to the playoffs, in certain particular situations like that, is Harden really standing out? No, he's not consistent.
You're right. It's just like it was a lot of things missing from that game. And like you said, the blame can go all over the place. 76ers was not prepared because other than, let's be real, other than Embiid and Harden, who was scoring, and Maxey, who was scoring the whole series, who was just being consistent, right? Probably Maxey was probably the only player that been more consistent at all, out of Harden and Embiid. Because Embiid, dealt with injuries, but they don't really just have a team built with shooters.
They got some solid shooters.
They got a good team.
They have a good team on paper.
They have, on paper, but it's not messing. It's like a ISO ball. It's like not enough movement in the offense. It's static sometimes.
You can't have two ISO players, especially one being the center and one being James Harden. James Harden.
I mean, one or two things gonna happen this offseason. Either James Harden gonna be gone, or Doc Rivers gonna be gone. It's gonna be one.
It was a report before we came on this pod, before the pod started, that was saying it's either James not gonna stay or Doc stays. It's already out there. I feel like D'Antoni just somewhere just peeping around the corner.
That's what I heard. I've seen D'Antoni.
Yeah. I don't want to see that though. I do not want to see Mike D'Antoni, and because all they're saying. Okay, this is how I look at it. If James Harden is sitting here saying right now that I'm not coming back to Philly if Doc is going to be there, I feel like he's trying to get Doc on out of there. I'm surprised they didn't let Doc go last year. Get him on out of there, bring in D'Antoni, and then it turns back into what's the GM's name? What's the guy's name? Daryl Morey. Him and James Harden, and they got this thing for each other.
Yep.
I just hope it doesn't turn into that because that. Especially with Embiid being there, that's not gonna work. I feel like it's like lurking around the corner.
James done for it. I think some years behind James.
I feel like they should have already been talking to Udoka before Houston got him.
And I'm glad we got him. I'm so glad we got him.
They said he gonna do numbers in Houston.
Hey, we needed it. We need some culture back in the locker room.
Facts.
Some accountability.
A lot of accountability right there.
Oh, man.
So,
get an all-man staff.
Please.
Oh, so. All right. So, who y'all see win the series between the Lakers and Nuggets? How y'all like that matchup?
We're not gonna talk about the series for a sec. Come on, hold on now. Are you that salty?
Yeah, hold on, bro. Yeah, bro.
Hold on. What series y'all talking about?
The Warriors. Didn't the Warriors just?
I mean, that's old news right now. That's old.
It ain't too. We haven't talked about it. I mean, my opinion can be quick. Like,
go ahead.
Look, to sum it all up, congratulations to the Lakers and the fans. But my honest opinion of why the Warriors lost this series is they don't have a true number two. Let's be real here. Clay is not a number two anymore. They're small. Their bench is young. They didn't have the best they had. They didn't have an Otto Porter Jr., and people like that this year. They can come off the bench and they can depend on. Draymond punch and pull in the face. Amen, right? We all know this. It's so many things, but mainly just keep it basketball. They were too small for the Lakers. The Lakers matched up well with them. They ran Clay off his spots. Clay don't have the same legs he used to have, so he's not getting the shots that he used to get. Steph is the only thing that's consistent. That's it. I mean, it's about matchups when you get to the playoffs. Lakers had the better matchups. I mean, you've seen it in Game 6. AD had 10 rebounds in the first quarter. They controlled the boards. They're more physical. People want to say the game is rigged because the Lakers shot 50 more free throws. But if you're watching the games, ladies and gentlemen, you can't shoot 40 or 53s a game and expect to get to the free throw line 20 times. That's not realistic. The Lakers, they put their head down. AD put his head down. LeBron put his head down. They got to the line, foul trouble. That's how the game goes. Boom, Lakers.
Yep. Jordan Poole throwing hissy fits didn't help either. So
he's a munch.
Yeah.
He's a munch.
Yeah, I bet he didn't get the munch on Ice Spice.
Nope.
She probably closed that door and have a nice night.
Hey, if she did, and if he did, I know she regretted now. Like, man, did I really just
So y'all saying he losing on and off the court?
$500K, bro.
You gotta spend drop $500,000. You losing, bro.
You munch.
That's not a good investment, huh? So, all right, T-Right, go and get your LeBron bid in and get this over.
All I want to say is y'all remember when everybody was talking about Bron, when we were saying Bron ain't had no help, now Steph know what it feel like. He was out there. He got to drop 30 for them to have a chance. That's the same stuff Bron was going through in the finals when Kyrie got hurt, when they had KD. He been beating up on Bron for years with help. Now it's the other way around, and I love it.
So the real test for the Lakers, they finally get a real team to play against versus Nuggets, right?
LeBron started and ended the Warriors dynasty.
Oh, that's a good question. Is y'all think the Warriors not done? Draymond is not over yet.
That won't be the same team. And Clay better take a big ass pay cut if he wants to be a part of it.
The owner I think the owner was talking about leaving, selling the team. So I don't know. And then I don't know with the whole Draymond Jordan Poole thing. I don't think they can keep them together.
Will you try to get rid of Jordan Poole? Which one
I'd personally get rid of Jordan Poole before I got rid of Draymond, but I don't know, man. Draymond just so in love with LeBron, man.
I know, it's just double A.
He has a player option, right? He can opt out.
He just so in love with LeBron, and then Clay's role is diminishing.
But he thinks he's still worth.
Exactly, but that's
I've never seen that.
He's not a true number 2 anymore. He
not consistent enough.
Yeah, he more like the splash cousin now. He more like the splash
the second cousin, not the first cousin.
I ain't seen him. I haven't seen Clay shoot like that, like ever. Probably. Like he was like what? Like 2 for 12 from 3.
Yeah, Clay. The thing about Clay that I hate, if you watch the games, if he don't get the ball for a few possessions, the next time he get it, he gonna shoot anything he can, and that's what hurt them a lot of them games.
Late in the games, he would just take coming off a screen. He would just instantly jagging.
Oh yeah,
like, bro. Yeah,
don't got the same lift on your legs. Like I said, the Lakers, like it's like you run him off his spot. He's not hot. Like I said, he's a different Clay than he was 5 years ago.
All right, so let's go ahead and get the picks in. So Lakers versus Nuggets. Gatwood, who you think gonna win the series?
I think it's gonna be Lakers in 7.
Yeah, I can see that. What about you, Flowers?
I'm gonna be because everybody probably gonna pick the Lakers here. I'm going Nuggets in 7.
Ooh, that'll be good for the Nuggets organization to make it to the finals. Like they'll be, especially like with Jokic. Everybody dissing him for winning the MVPs. Like there's no way he should be winning all the MVPs like that. I think that'll be a huge boost for his status.
He should
They
have
have
went
a
over
chance.
Embiid.
They have a chance.
Mm-hmm. T right. I know you're gonna sell.
Silver. Nah, this is actually tough, but I want to say Lakers in 7. Just because every time AD sees I don't know what it is. Every time he see Jokic, it's like he turned into a whole different person. He start cooking him. And plus, Mo Bamba coming back, so I think that's gonna be huge. That's gonna help guard
He gonna have
Jokic.
Mo Bamba in foul trouble.
That
You
boy
might be
too
right.
small.
He gonna have him in foul trouble.
Hopefully he don't have him in foul trouble. But
That boy too small. All right, Dustin, who you have?
I got Nuggets and 6.
That's what I'm talking about. My man.
Nuggets
There we go, Dustin.
I don't see it going. I don't see Lakers winning it in 7 if it has to go 7. The only way I see the Lakers winning this is in 5 or 6. If it goes 7, they're not beating Denver.
I just think Denver got the better team and a deeper bench.
Better scheme too. I mean, because let's be real here. I'm gonna be quick with this. I'm trying not to hold us up. The thing in the last series that killed the Warriors was AD was able to just camp in the paint. Let's be real here. AD was able to camp in the paint the whole series because there was no kind of offensive threat to draw him out or anything. So the Warriors, they didn't have athletic finishers. They couldn't drive. But Jokic, him and AD can cancel each other out, or he can outplay AD. Either way, that's fine. But the thing that Jokic can do is bring AD out the paint, and Jokic can facilitate and get people like Porter Jr. and Aaron Gordon, and those other cats the ball, and they can get to the basket and get some easy buckets. But the key is going to be Jamal Murray. Can Jamal Murray give you 24, 25 a game? Can Porter Jr. give you 17 and 20? Can Aaron Gordon give you 15 to 18? That's what it's going to come down to.
So, I think Murray's the key, man.
Yeah, I think for Jamal Murray, this is probably the most important series of his career because he can really put himself on the map in this series as far as on the court stuff and off the court stuff too. So I think this series will be big for him if he plays big.
No doubt about that. Celtics versus the Heat. Jimmy Butler, Michael Jordan's son.
It looked like him too.
That's what they say about Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
They say he kind of like MG too.
Jump like him.
Yep.
Look, Jordan got sons in the NBA after all.
Probably does.
Don't even know it. But T Wright, who you taking? Tatum versus Butler. Who you taking?
Give me Celtics in 6. I think Jimmy's gonna run out of gas.
Yep.
That's what I think.
He's been working hard. He's been working overtime in these playoffs. So he eventually, like I said, he'll eventually run out of gas. Or he either gonna run out of gas in the finals, or he'll run out of gas in this championship game. It's coming. Dustin Bishop, who you taking?
Celtics in 6 for the same reason. I don't remember. Was it the bubble year where they got that picture of him? Yeah, that's about to be him again. Cause he working. He working. So yeah, Celtics in 6.
Dustin taking his light-skinned cousin Tatum. I feel you. Professor Flowers, who you have?
Give me Celtics in 6, man. I like it. I love the Heat. I love what they're about, but Jimmy and Bam are not going to be enough for Tatum and Brown, and the Celtics are 8-9, deep. So I expect them to take care of business, man. They're trying to get it. They're trying to get back to the finals. So I'm gonna go with Celtics in 6 also.
Gatwood, you gonna switch it up? You don't put it out there?
My heart wants to go with Jimmy, but my mind says Celtics in 6 as well.
I mean, the Celtics, man, they built for now.
Yeah.
And it was a tough road for them. Some in the season and some in the playoffs, but I feel like that's why they built like this, kind. They can handle, adversity. And Tatum, he had a couple bad games. Then finally he like, all right, I'm about to put this thing away. I'm about to put it away.
He stopped texting Kobe.
Yeah.
Tatum on Jaylen Brown like a nice watch or something. Like he on him.
X factor for the Heat. If Bam can give you a consistent 20 and 12, they stand a great chance.
Well, we gonna definitely see. Let's go ahead and move on to Ja Morant, right?
Ben, you didn't pick.
Oh, all right. So I'm taking the Nuggets versus Lakers. Y'all already know why. One thing I need to explain that. And I'm taking the Celtics too in 6.
Hey, guy. Well, they hate greatness, bro.
Always.
No, it's not that. It's not that.
No shocking if the Lakers win, but the Nuggets do. Like everybody's riding with the Lakers because they beat the Warriors. Let's not fall asleep at the wheel right now, because let's not forget the Nuggets played the Lakers before. So, bubble time. They lost some close games, so they're not afraid of the Lakers people.
Yeah, the NBA working overtime for LeBron right now, so watch out for that.
Okay. Next time.
Going there.
All right, so I'm about to show this little clip from Ja Morant. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this. I'm gonna mute the video because it's got a lot of bad language in it. So here we go. So the homeboy flashing the handgun. Then he's like, all right, Ja, your turn.
Whoa!
Oh! What was that, Ja? Oh, let me go back. What was that?
You messing.
Let me go back. What was that?
You so messy.
You turn around fast, little Ja.
I didn't know you were gonna do it like that.
I didn't even know you could rewind on here.
Oh, Ja, what you doing?
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah, he
So
flashing,
funny, dude.
bruh.
Let's go back. What was that? Boy,
I'm acting like I'm the owner of the gym.
You want to explain yourself here?
Hey, you're the principal. Like, call John tomorrow.
I wish, man. I wish I could be a fly on the wall when he meet with Adam Silver.
I'm telling you.
Like,
oh man,
he see his homeboy recording, right? So why would he pull up the gun?
He's on live. He's on Instagram live. He sees this.
Flowers, what's going on with y'all, man? Hold on, before I ask you this, let me read this quote from Kwame Brown. I think
Kwame Brown gave a quote. Oh man,
he called him boy.
Oh man,
Into him.
So Kwame Brown said, I've heard of NBA Youngboy, but you NBA dumb boy, because you got to be the stupidest MF in the league. That's Kwame Brown, folks. Kwame Brown.
The great.
Hey, at the beginning of his statement, he said, "Ja Morant, I hear you like playing with guns, boy."
Like, it's okay. It's not against the law to have the gun, right?
It's the point.
Wait,
listen,
it's
no.
it's against the NBA law.
If the NBA is telling you, Ja Morant, no guns in strip clubs and Instagrams, that's not saying you can't own a gun in your home to protect yourself and your family.
Right.
But if I'm making $230 million from a corporation and they tell me I gotta do something, I would think it'd be best advised to do it.
Okay.
I mean, this is not hard. At the end of the day, Ja Morant is childish. He's immature. He's childish. There's a lot of people that have failed Ja Morant right now. Memphis, his family, even Nike. I mean, let's be real here. Because let's just be real here. Because you take this kid, you give him all this money, and we've heard about all the stuff that's went on with Ja in the past year, and it's so disappointing. But at the end of the day, we see the first incident happen. We knew that was half-assed right there when they sent them off. What did he learn from it? We felt that, and then this comes back around. So Memphis, what you gonna do? The NBA, what you gonna do? I'm not gonna sit up here and say the kid can't change. I believe anybody can change. So I'm not just gonna fully write him off. I don't think he needs to be suspended for a year, but I would say this is his strike 2. So maybe he needs to sit about 20, 25 games without pay. Suspend him without pay. Yeah, you got to hit him where it hurts.
Yeah.
I give him half a year without pay just because it wasn't that long ago till he did it.
You know what? You're right. Half a year. You're right. Half a year.
It's not like I think like Stephen A. or Shannon Sharp was saying today. It's not like TMZ dug this video up from the archives or something like that. Like he saw his friend on live, decided to pull out the gun. Like, come on, man. Like he just. I mean, I really hate to say this, but he's an example of if you give a stupid Negro enough rope, he'll hang himself. That's what it is.
That's wild. That's wild. I've never heard that one before. That's wild.
It also goes to show you that money doesn't change you. It just makes you a worse version or a better version of what you are. It's made Ja a worse version than what he already is.
Mm-hmm. Because first of all, he playing music that glorify gun violence. So I think the whole principle is the whole glorification of the lifestyle, and then also how he handling the gun safety is very important here in America. Gun safety, we all talking about gun safety. He holding the gun, flashing it,
using it as a prop,
using it as a prop. Like I think that's where I'm really concerned at. Is how he handling these weapons, like how he's trying to live this certain lifestyle, and he's not a rapper. Like we expect stuff like that from rappers because that's where they come from, huh?
Come on now.
He's not a rapper. Like if Chief Keef are
private school, like
that's what I'm saying.
Dad made like 6 figures a year. Like you not a thug, bro.
Yeah,
you make hundreds of millions of dollars. You not street, not a thug. And the dude you listening to and house arrest.
Like that.
So I mean, why are you glorifying this? It makes no sense. Nobody in the hood, nobody really in the hood want to be in the hood.
Exactly.
These guys, they make money off of it because it's entertainment, but they not telling you the other side of the story. Like I guarantee you, like if Josh spent a night in the emergency room at UMMC, and he's saying these guys to come in and get shot, that get their testicles blown off, that become vegetables, paraplegics, quadriplegics. I guarantee you he calmed down. Like they show certain stuff on TV that's unrealistic. The realistic part, these guys, you can't go to the bathroom by yourself no more. In a wheelchair.
Got that bag.
Yeah. That's the realistic side of what everything you glorifying and talking about.
Yeah, and that's the difference between him and a rapper. You know, like I said, the rapper is getting paid to glorify that, right? To have the persona. That was getting him his views, that was getting his audience. But now an NBA player, they want a certain image because they got to put it out to America. They got to put it out to suburban
not
kids.
just America.
The world. Yeah, that's right.
NBA is global.
Yes. Yeah. So you portraying this image. What I think I heard that he lost a deal with Powerade or something like that.
I know he might. He might. I know they were talking about possibly. I don't know. He may.
Well, that was prior to this.
But I'm not sure.
Yeah, okay.
We'll probably take him one more time. But I mean, the way it's looking, it looks like he's gonna end up getting in trouble again.
He's messing up his money for the future.
And then I think they were talking about today on Undisputed. the situation at the mall was all started by his mom calling him.
Two situations. At his
Oh.
sister's volleyball game and the mall, his mother called him to come down, and he brings 8 or 9. The same dude that's in the video with him, at the mall with him, at the volleyball game with him, at the Pacers game, pointing lasers at the players on the bus and stuff. This is the same guy that's been with him the whole time. So
where you find that guy at?
Your parents,
they couldn't went to the same school.
Your parents,
I think Josh.
Your dad, your homie, and not your father. Your mom instigating it.
Like to be honest, I wouldn't put it on it. Like I wouldn't blame the dad. Cause you know how a kid is. How old y'all? Like 23.
We not about to do that. We not about to do that.
But I'm saying you know these guys' mindset, their age. Their parents can't really tell them nothing. If they do tell them something.
Okay, why listen to your father to get to the NBA?
His dad not even trying.
It's hard to explain. You know, at that age, you kind of hard headed.
But I just
I get what you're saying.
If I get it, but Ja's dad has been in his life his whole life.
Yes,
he gonna listen to his dad if his dad say something.
Yeah,
that's Ja's only hope right now. But his
dad, Giant had $200 million his whole life, though.
He a homie. His dad a homie. He being
part of the crew, huh? That what you saying?
Yes, he clubs with him. Everything else, Ben. What you talking about?
That's why I clubbing with your son. I don't think.
Yes, he's clubbing. His father's trying to live his second childhood right now.
Right.
That's what's the problem. That's the problem.
He pretty much living the life because he wasn't able to go pro. Now that Ja's pro, now he's trying to live that life he didn't get to live.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it. I mean, that's what it looks like to me.
Yes.
Because I mean, you don't see other players' parents on the. I mean, even shout out to LeVar.
Facts.
I watched some reality show. Like LeVar, even
don't get me started.
Stayed on his son. He still stayed on his son.
Yes. And people
called him crazy.
I'm about to cuss. People gave LeVar Ball so much shit about being in his son's life. All three of them, even though the second one, I ain't gonna talk about that. Even though the second one was eyeball. But people gave LeVar so much shit for trying to be in his son's life and trying to promote his sons, trying to do the right things by his son. And just because he bragged about him being better than Jordan or his son being, people took offense to that. Hell, I'm gonna tell my son, you can be better than anybody you've ever been, that ever walked this earth if you applied yourself to it. So now we fast forward to T. Like I said, he's trying to live his second childhood through Ja. Unfortunately, Ja, his family, they don't understand the money that he's losing down the road, because who's to say that Memphis will give him another max deal? Who's to say that somebody's gonna give him a max deal? Like they're paying you for your rep, your actions, and everything else. So yes, he's making a lot of money right now, but the stuff that he's doing right now, if he doesn't get a hold to it, and like I say, he can. He has his one last chance that he can bring it back around in full circle and make it right. But he's jeopardizing his futurehood. He needs to understand that.
Because you got to look at. Well, go ahead, Tom.
I just hate it because a lot of kids look up to NBA players. Like,
yes.
Think about how many kids look up to Steph Curry and LeBron and KD. Like, they love these NBA players, and Ja is showing this image that's not positive, especially as a young black man. Like, it's already a lot of them out here. We all shooting each other, killing each other. He walk around with guns, and he don't have to, just because he's a young boy in Memphis. You're not being a role model, dude.
I'm 3 hours from Memphis. True. The same stuff that gone in Memphis gone here. I don't like it. I'm every time I turn on the news, there's a black man killing a black man, especially 16, 17, 18-year-old kids, that's around Ja Morant's age, and he's on live. I don't care about the music you listen to and stuff, but you have to understand the role that you play in people's lives with the position that you're in. Ja Morant, you are different. You are in the top 1% earners in the world. Right. You are over a Fortune 100 club. Like that organization worth $4 or $5 billion probably. You're the head of that organization. You have to carry yourself different. And I'm getting tired of getting online people saying, well, what about his Second Amendment right? This and that. This is where y'all get stuff messed up at. It's not about that. Nobody's trying to take his right away.
Yeah, and that's a dumb argument. Nobody with the Second Amendment right just flashing a gun. We ain't millionaires too. Like, I own a gun. I know some of y'all own a gun. We ain't flashing it and doing all this crazy stuff, promoting. That's what he promoting gang violence. Let's be real. He's not promoting his Second Amendment right.
No. Ain't got nothing to do with your Second Amendment right. Yes, it's bad enough.
Signed a contract for millions upon millions of dollars, and with that contract came stipulations and obligations, and one of those is you can't, promote, guns and stuff.
Yeah.
And is that really so hard to do?
Yeah,
I'm very sure that plenty of NBA players probably have military style arsenal.
You know it.
On Instagram Live though.
Yeah. Like they acting like Ja Morant is at the shooting range. Shooting at target.
Right. Practicing gun safe. Right.
What did y'all have?
Even if he was in his backyard, I wouldn't have,
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't have a problem just shooting off a couple rounds at targets wearing earplugs and shade, like glasses showing his gun safety and crap. Like,
man, that ain't cool though.
How he was holding that gun. I don't think he can hit it. I don't think he can hit a target from 100.
Not how he using that gun. How he waving around like this.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, it's going for him. Like, based on his play style and with him being only 6'2", you being a 6'2" guard in the league with your game based pretty much 90% on athleticism.
Mm-hmm.
Your lifespan in the league is not that long. So you have to do your best to maintain an image like Derrick Rose. The reason why Derrick Rose got a job is because he's always maintained his image and he's a good locker room presence.
Right.
Which is why he has a job right now. But how it's going, like, if Ja got those same injuries that D Rose gets and he loses that athleticism, he's out the league. Right as of right now, he out the league.
Right. And it's just I don't know, it's mind blowing that he just can't get through his thick skull that he should not be doing that. Period on live, like flashing your gun, just keep it down. If you do have a gun, just let your homeboys carry. That's why you have bodyguards, right? That's why you have those people.
$200 million.
He can hire 24/7 security. But my thing is, hell, we don't have $200 million, but I'm quite sure neither one of us in this podcast, if I gotta go somewhere and somebody gotta carry a gun, why would I go?
Not going.
You're right.
Not going.
Don't have to be there.
I ain't gotta be there.
Don't gotta be there.
I don't know. To be honest, if I was a high profile athlete, if I'm going to a mall, I'm still gonna have like a bodyguard with me.
That's fine.
Carrying. Yeah,
I mean,
that's
absolutely.
fine.
I'm gonna be chilling on my yacht.
For real.
Did you hear about the mall incident? What happened? Because they talked about
I heard bits and piece of it.
Well, I'm gonna sum it up real fast. The mom called Ja to the store. He brings 8 or 9 guys. They stay in the store. This dude has to lock himself in a closet for 30 to 45 minutes. They're heckling this dude, telling they're gonna beat his ass and all kind of stuff.
17-year-old kid.
A 17-year-old kid.
Oh, that's a 17-year-old kid that.
No.
That's different. This a whole different.
That's a different.
That's a different 17-year-old kid.
That's wild. I thought
He beat another one up at the basketball game.
And beat another one up. Brandish a gun on him and then tried to say, "Well, I did it because he threatened."
I see what he's doing. See, he couldn't do that to a 21 and up part. Like,
you know what? You make a point. It's a pattern with kids.
He picking his battles. Like, you gotta show that game. Like, but he can't do.
You make a point.
He picking it. Hey, he's smart about that.
Hey,
tell him he don't want to run up on no 17-year-old killing Jackson though.
Down here either.
Nah, not down here.
They hammering that up.
Like this, the way Memphis is, like, I don't know, run up on one of those 15.
He wise enough to talk to one that's working in a Foot Locker.
Yeah,
I ain't wishing nothing on anybody, but like you say, he picking his battles wisely.
He picking it. Why?
And that's why he got 8 or 9 people around him too.
Man, you got all that money. You got all that money, all that fame. Why you want to pull up on a kid? Like,
cause your mom. Yeah, and that shame on her, man. And we had Mother's Day.
Why would you call your a millionaire dollar son to come here?
To come do.
Like, you don't have no cousin. You don't have no brother.
Like, man, y'all got enough money. It's like you got enough money to send somebody to go shopping for you.
Why you in Foot Locker anyway? You're trying to be hood fabulous, man. Like, you can't do it. You can't do it.
Somebody need to talk to him. Cause he's not listening to his. I don't know his teammates talking to him.
Shout out to Jason Tatum. Shout out to Jason. Shout out to her, because she got it right. She got it right. So. She protected his bag.
Thanks.
She said she
you
gonna be taking care of her whole
life. I'm not trying to hear nothing about him being young. I ain't trying to hear none of that. All that's an excuse. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. It's a lot of young stars.
Very young.
Zion
just hitting up the buffets. That's all he cares about.
Guns trying to be drug.
LaMelo.
Yeah, Melo. So
we can go on and on, man. Ain't no excuse.
Yeah, just
you have your shit together.
So, all right, I think that's all the NBA news we had for today. Let me check my notes and make sure. Dustin, is there anything else you want to bring up?
Nah, I'm good.
NBA draft lottery tomorrow. Hopefully the Rockets get the #1 pick.
Man, we need Spurs, man. Y'all got y'all. Man, y'all got a good draft.
They get Harden back. They get Harden back.
Come on, Wemby.
Man, everybody want
Wemby.
Yeah.
So thank you, Dustin, for joining us tonight. We'll catch you later.
All right, y'all boys, take it easy.
Man, you too, my brother.
All right, guys, let's move on to some NFL talk. Do y'all want to see the video of Bryce on first before we dive into the NFL schedule?
Yeah, let's see the Tyler under something.
Hey, Kyler Murray got some competition.
What is
All
it?
right.
What's it?
So, hold on. I'm about to show it. So, y'all tell me what y'all think about this.
Oh, nah.
He said, oh, no, bro.
Hey, for a minute, kind of look like T right back there.
I'm bigger than that, bro.
Ben, y'all the same size, bro.
And that's what I'm saying.
I'm bigger than him. I'm bigger than him. That's
I'm really taller than you.
No, bro, don't start that. Don't start that. Your head just shaped differently. That's all.
Out here like he's 6'2".
He talk like he's 6'2", though.
What?
Don't tell everybody. My height's secret now. But yeah, I seen that video swirling around. It kind of caused some traction, man. It was trending. And everybody was getting their takes on Bryce. They're like, dang, he really like 5'5". Like, nah, but I don't know. I think that the lineman, he's standing against linemen.
6'5", 6'6". Come on.
Yeah,
man.
Come on. But that does kind of worry me. He look like he's a buck 170.
Let him play, bro.
Let him play. Let him play.
I'm just saying, though. I'm just saying.
What is he gonna do when Myles Garrett run through him?
I only hope to get up.
You better hope you don't get a clean shot.
Hey, he better learn how to just lay down like Tom Brady. Don't try to fight it.
Yeah, he's a smart kid, man. He'll handle himself. But those are grown men out there, though. These are not kids anymore. You're planning to leave for the grown men.
It does worry me his durability. He's like he's about 170.
I didn't know he was that small.
I don't think he was like 190. He just looked small right there compared.
I don't know.
Maybe his
320-pound people.
Yeah. Maybe his jersey.
They're in shorts. Yeah, they're in shorts, and he's about 190 maybe. He's not 200. He's probably about 190. But 170 is a stretch, bro. He wouldn't have went first if he was 170 pounds.
Yes, soaking wet, Flower, soaking wet.
He ate them 10, 15 pounds on.
He did, hey, but I don't know how successful he gonna be. I think they say his game is almost like Breeze, so if his game is on like Breeze, then he should be pretty successful.
Have you seen Bryce move around in the pocket when he was at Bama?
Yeah,
Beautiful.
I saw him do some scramble drills type stuff.
Like he really at Bama, he looked like a true NFL. In my opinion, he looked like a true NFL quarterback, just sitting back, manipulating, moving around, getting rid of the ball. I thought he did a great job at Alabama because we do have to be real here. Even though Alabama is second tier to Georgia now, him being able to, play against them kind of teams, that kind of talent and speed, and be successful. That's the closest thing that might translate to the NFL far speed wise. So he did a wonderful job.
I thought he was better than Tua. I thought he was better than Tua and Mac at Bama.
Oh, most definitely. He's 5-10 times better.
Yeah, definitely better than Mac.
So what do
I
y'all?
don't know about Tua. I think him and Tua like
he's better than Tua, bro.
He's better than Tua. What do y'all think about this? I feel like yes, he played in the SEC, but I feel like he played a lot of. Bama is like an all-star team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not like they used to be, though.
Yeah, they kind of
not like they used to be, but it's still Bama. You know what I'm saying?
Still 5 stars everywhere.
That's what I'm saying. It's 5 stars all on the line. So what I feel like the talent gap as far as team to team isn't like really there anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he'll struggle with that?
That's why Bama. That's why it's hard to judge Bama quarterbacks coming out of college, just because of all the talent.
What I'm worrying about.
Go ahead.
What I'm worrying about is him seeing the whole field. I think Kyle Murray having that issue, and I think Drew Brees had to manipulate his body, to order to see over the line.
Drew was bigger than that, though.
We act like Drew, Kyler, and Bryce. They've been short their whole lives. We act like they haven't had to deal with it. This is not the first time they're going to deal with it.
Yeah, but I feel like once you get into the NFL level, the talent is just jumps out the roof. But you have to manipulate your tendencies and stuff, because we saw Russell Wilson changed up a little bit his game. When he first got into the NFL, he changed up. Drew Brees
how did he change? But how did both? Okay, you're missing the whole point. How did both of them change? They had the coaching. They had great coaching.
Some people don't think. Yeah, some people don't think the Panthers is the right fit for Bryce Young.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, Frank is probably the best thing that's going to happen to the kid coming out of college, because he'll be able to relate to the kid.
Yeah.
And he's
I'm not gonna knock Frank. Frank is a great coach. Like I said, even though it didn't work out with us at the end, Frank is a pretty good coach, man. He'll be able to get the most out of that kid.
But I'm saying with the NFL, how the offense ran, how you got to see the whole field, you got to have that vision. Drew Brees, if you ever watched Drew, he literally stood on his tippy toes.
And that's fine. That's Drew. That was Drew's thing.
But how many people? How many short quarterbacks does that?
We don't know Bryce's thing. That's
Bryce
Drew's
can escape
thing.
the pocket.
Huh?
Bryce he's good at escaping the pocket.
Yeah.
There's a lot of quarterbacks that can escape the pocket.
But look, listen. Bryce.
I'm talking about pocket.
Listen to me.
There.
Bryce's escapability is Russell Wilson-esque when he was in Seattle, when he wasn't getting hit before. Russell was getting hit, how he spin out, get up, slide, get out of bounds. That's Bryce. I'm telling you, man, he's very manipulative.
Yeah, I understand.
The kid is smart. The kid is smart, man. I just want to give him a chance.
He's smart though, but when he's standing there, pressure come up through the middle. He sat in it. I'm saying he sat in it in college.
I've seen him take some shots, bro. Yeah. Right up the middle.
Well, it's gonna be some different kind of shots. It's gonna be different.
He's a tough kid. He's a tough kid, man. We just got to give him a chance.
Man,
he's a tough kid.
He's small out there, bro. He's so small out there.
I'm worried. I'm saying I want to see how he manipulates.
How long Kyler Murray's been in the league? And I'm just saying, I'm not talking about injuries or nothing. Like Kyler Murray's been in the league over 5 years now.
Yeah.
He's a better decision maker than Kyler Murray. I'm willing to bet
believe
you
that.
that right now.
Kyler's
He's
more
a
of an
better
athlete, though.
decision maker
Kyler
than
Murray is
Kyler Murray.
terrible, man. In
Kyler
my
Murray's
opinion,
more
I
of an
think
athlete, though.
Kyler is terrible.
Oh, no doubt. But you
Okay,
got to
he's
be able
panicked.
to
That's
use
what-
both of them at the same time.
Yeah,
You got to be able to use your
Kyler-
mind and not depend on your athletic ability.
That's what I'm saying. Kyler panics way too much.
Bryce has
Yeah.
the
A little
demeanor.
bit of pressure. Soon
Bryce
he
has
feels a
good
little
demeanor.
pressure, he out.
Bryce has good demeanor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Bryce wants to make the throw. He'll sit in it. I'm telling you, bro, he's going to sit in it and make the throw. If he can get away, set his feet and throw it, he's going to do it. He's just not going to take off, just take off.
Yeah, I'm not saying that he's gonna do bad NFL. I just have questions. I want to see him actually do it.
Of course,
you know
he
what
has
I'm
to
saying?
answer the questions.
Yeah,
Ben, I'm a big Alabama hater, so and I can admit that Bryce Young's legit.
I
He's
mean,
the best Alabama quarterback.
we gotta see him play first.
Right.
I'm not gonna say he's legit. I gotta watch him play first. So
I thought Tua was good, right?
Yeah, I didn't think Tua was good that good.
I thought Tua when Tua was before he got jacked up against Mississippi State, and he had all that buku talent at the receiver position. I thought Tua was just a more accurate or a more mobile. I thought he was like a left-handed Russell Wilson, before he got hurt. That's how I seen Tua. I look at Bryce Young. I'm trying to think of a good comparison. And you know what? It's really not a comparison I can give you for Bryce Young. Only that, man, it's and I like the kid so much. Kind of watched him for the last 3 years. He didn't have the same wideout talent as Tua. As he had Jameson Williams, he got hurt. Who else has he had the past 2-3 years? So Bryce has had to make so much happen because Georgia, LSU and other teams have taken all this wideout depth. Bama's not getting that same depth at wideout that they used to have. So that kid has had to do more with less. That's why I like the kid so much. And like I said, especially this past year and the year before, but especially this year, him being able just to sit in that pocket and just make throws and big time decisions. He's had to bring that team back numerous of times. Texas, LSU, even though they lost to LSU, and I can go on a different game, but the kid always showed up, and it was never his fault that Alabama lost. That's why I like that kid.
Well, he got a big
played in some major games too.
Big games.
He has a way better arm than Tua. He has a way better arm than Tua.
Yeah, Tua don't have a strong arm,
but he's accurate.
Yeah, he's accurate.
And immediately, yeah, very accurate.
Well, he got a bit like the NFC South is always a juggernaut, even though they don't look good on paper, but they always come to play. So, NFL schedule release was last week. Did y'all have any games jump out to y'all that y'all really want to see? I'll start with T. Right? Did you see any games that you really want to see?
The Atlanta games are always one I want to go to.
Right.
But I really want to see CJ Stroud play. We play the Texans. I want to see. Yeah.
Texans, they got some curious matchups for real. What about you, Flowers?
This year will be the first year I probably can say I will be optimistic. I don't know what to expect, so I will be tuned in at 1:00 because that's all our time slots.
Yeah, that's ours too. All our games in the
I hate that.
is noon. I loved it, man. Like I hate
man.
Yeah, my Sunday field right there.
I must got to church early.
Man, if I go to church, we be out.
I
go to church
my church.
9,
You already know
we
my
out
church,
by
T,
10.
right?
Oh, that ain't bad. What'd you say?
You already know my church, T, right? It ain't a black church like that where we going for 3 hours.
We be in there all day.
Hey, did I tell you this story one time?
Take your time, Pastor.
Man, dude, I was like, no, don't take your time.
You lying?
Nah, but I was with my friend Derek, man. I went to his church. Man, it was 12 o'clock, and they were winding down. Man, praise break broke out. Man, they start playing music again. I was like, oh, at the wrong time, dog.
You didn't drive.
Church went on for another hour.
Yeah.
You must ride with somebody.
Yeah, I was like 13,
that's
14 at the time.
Okay. I'm gonna say that's why you drive.
Being walk out there like this out the back though.
Hey, slip out real quick. Nah, but
hey, try to fake cough for you coming. I'm trying to sneeze.
I need to get some. It's around the door. But Gatwood, do you have a game that you're interested in this year?
I hadn't really checked out the schedule yet. I don't really have a favorite team like y'all do. So
I know, but it's matchups though, bro.
I haven't really checked it out yet. I've been consumed with the NBA. I've been real consumed with the NBA.
Man, you said that was a game that there's two games that that caught my eye. Chiefs versus Jets. I played week 3. I really want to watch that.
You seen the Thursday night game, right?
Was it Bills? Was it the Bills?
It's the Lions and Chiefs.
That's gonna be a high scoring game.
Flowers, we play y'all in Indy?
Yeah. We gotta go to Atlanta. I might consider going. I say this every time we down this way, but like I've been talking about going to Dallas for the last couple of times. Every time we about to play Dallas, something always happens with my teams. I change my mind. We're gonna go watch us get beat down.
We need to plan a game where we can all go to this year together.
I know I tried to do that for NBA, but I got really busy. Yeah, we need to check out some games. But there's another game I saw on the schedule: 49ers versus the Bengals. I think that's like week 7 or week 8. I think that's gonna be really.
Well, Dallas got to go to San Francisco. That's gonna be a funny one.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good rematch of the playoffs.
So y'all think the Niners are gonna start the season off with Darnold?
Yeah.
Good saying.
I mean,
did y'all?
Trey Lance.
Trey Lance.
Well, he back. He been working out.
Working out.
Yeah, he broke his leg earlier. Like, I hope he working out.
Did you say working out what, bro?
Hey, I'm curious. He got a lot to work out. So
I hope he working on it, man.
His mechanics.
He need to let that hair go.
Hunting skills.
What's wrong with his hair, man?
Man, go look up a picture of him. I think he was with Mahomes. I think they was training like he had the George Jefferson, but it was curly on the side.
Oh, no,
little ball right here in the middle. It was parted.
Oh yeah, he does. He does. He almost like he losing hair like Trae Young. Trae Young, Trae Young have a lot of hair.
He a little thin at the time. I ain't trying to say. Lord forgive me because I got some good hair. I ain't trying to lose my hair.
I can't really talk, but but I'm just saying. But Flowers, how you think your team gonna do this year? The Colts.
It all depends, man. Depends on what Anthony Richardson can come in and do early. Like, I mean, look, they got us rolled off for 5-6 games.
Mm-hmm.
If I have to be realistic right now, without me seeing what's going on in OTAs and training camps, I honestly think we still have a chance to win the division. We have a lot of talent.
Weak division.
Very weak division. Everybody's put Houston over us. I think Stroud is going to take a little time. I think it's going to take a year or so for them to get, established. Jacksonville is the head. I can't stand Tennessee.
They have no receivers.
Let me tell you this right here, Flowers. Though y'all have the 4th easiest schedule.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like y'all can run that division, especially with this having the 4th easiest schedule.
Anthony Richardson and Jonathan Taylor can stay healthy, especially JT. I'm just having dreams right now. Just that rushing offense Indianapolis is gonna have. We're still solid on defense. We have talent. I think Nobody talks about our draft. We had a great draft. I don't care what nobody says. It might be because I'm a Coast fan. I might sound a little biased, but we drafted needs all around. I like the Downs kid we got from UNC. I like the Brents kid from Kansas State. I watched him, play quite a bit. Lot of depth, a lot of talent at corner we drafted. We got a tackle. So we got a lot of things just to add on what we already have. But if we can stay healthy, man, do not be surprised if we win. Look, I might put $100 on us going over 6. That's how real I think about it. Like I can see us winning maybe 9 games,
especially in that division.
But we do have a favorable schedule too. Play the NFC South. No disrespect.
What's for the people that don't know? Let's go to y'all teams in y'all division. I had the Titans, Texans,
Jaguars,
Colts, and Jaguars. The only team that give y'all a problem, in my opinion, is the Jaguars. Maybe the
Texans.
Hear
something funny?
What's that?
You want to hear something funny? Jacksonville. We played Jacksonville first. Okay. I think it's in Indianapolis. They haven't beaten us in Indianapolis in years. We haven't beaten them in Jacksonville in years. So we'll see what goes on week 1.
Yeah, it's true. Because Jacksonville, they got better, but I want to see them do it. Be consistent.
Yeah, it's got to be consistency now. They got better in a sense, but I just like people look at us last year and they see the record. They didn't watch the games. We were honestly a quarterback like Anthony Richardson away last year from winning, 4 or 5 games. Somebody being able to keep the play open and, extend plays and make some plays. So, like I say, we'll see. I'm not going to ride the kid off or anything. Let's see what Stature can do with that young man.
So, Gatwood, the Browns, they have the 6th easiest schedule. What do you think the Browns going to do this year?
That's a tough division, man. It's hard to say.
Let's go through it.
Steelers getting better, the Bengals and the Ravens.
Ravens, I feel like they added all the right pieces. Crazy.
They got a receiving core now.
Yes, indeed.
New offense coordinator, so that's gonna take a moment. You gotta see how it's gonna work.
Defense too.
Defense is nice.
Stat defense. So stat that they ain't pick up Patrick Queen fifth year option. So it's crazy. Browns, Watson. What's going to happen?
He's going to have a good year.
Last year he was throwing the ball into the dirt.
Come on, man. Why? Come on, man. Let's be realistic here.
He's going to have a good year. He's going to have a good offseason. He's going to have a clean offseason. Go into training camp.
He's a clean offseason.
Shut up. I'm just saying he's gonna have a good year. He's too good not to.
Yeah. Hey, did you hear what Steve Harvey said? Steve Harvey was a Browns fan. He's a Browns fan. He said the advice that he gave Deshaun Watson. He said you can go to massage parlors, but lay on your stomach to get your massage.
You know what, bro? You know what, bro?
Steve Harvey said it. So there you go, Deshaun. Give some advice from Mr. Steve Harvey. He said you can go there.
That man said lay on your stomach.
You know what? You're not supposed to lay on your stomach anyway.
Huh?
Ain't you supposed to lay on your stomach anyway?
Not Deshaun.
I ain't never went and got massaged, but I would think you're supposed to lay on your stomach. You're supposed
to lay on your stomach.
Are we ever gonna be able to talk about Deshaun without talking about this, bro?
Come on, bro.
Maybe one day. Now we're being on it.
I wasn't even thinking about that until he said something, bro.
Oh man, but for real, I hope Deshaun do well with the Browns. He's a good quarterback, and I think he'll be a good fantasy football option. A sleeper at that.
That's so kind of you to say that, man.
Yeah, I think he could be a sleeper though, for real. If you're looking for a quarterback in fantasy, if he get back to like he was with the Texans, dude, you might can win your league. That'll be a late round pick if you get Watson. Okay, all the top quarterbacks gonna be gone in the first 5 rounds. I remember that guy. We were scrambling for a quarterback in Joel's league.
Yep.
I think you ended up with Matt Ryan or something.
No, I didn't have Matt Ryan. I had I can't remember who I had, but it wasn't nobody good though.
It was Jimmy. Was it Jimmy G? It was
No.
it was somebody like that.
It was a pocket quarterback.
Yeah, Flowers. Like we was in this guy named Joel league. For some reason, the run on quarterbacks came early. Came real early. We was late. We was like, bro, why everybody taking quarterbacks right now? So we like bump it. Me and Guy would like bump it. We just wait till
Who'd you have, Ben?
Huh?
Who'd you have, Ben?
Ooh, like Kirk Cousins. It was somebody like that. It was somebody I had to wait to lay around. I was talking about quarterbacks all year, huh?
And I might come out of fantasy football.
Dude, you need to join. RC won our last fantasy league. He won. How much money did he win? Like two something.
225.
Yeah,
but I remember he beat me in the playoffs by like 2 points, bro. I was so mad.
Yeah.
I think I remember y'all going back and forth about it.
Yeah, RC he has the bragging right. So yeah, man, it's me, Gatwood, my brother. We all in the league. So yeah, man, come join the competition.
Yeah, I might come out of retirement and bring my analysis and drafting and stuff back into round.
Fun, man. We be having real fun. Especially it's way better. It's way better when you have friends doing the fantasy, just doing with randoms. I feel like you talk more smack to your friends than randoms.
Look, the last league I was in, the dude paid me in cash and ones.
Wow.
He was so salty that I won. He paid me like $200 in all ones.
That's bad. Come on, bro.
That's wrong, man.
I'm like, really? Okay, cool. I still got
fine. I'm gonna spend it anyway.
I got your money.
It's cool. Tyler, did you see the Saints schedule?
Yeah, I was just looking at it.
The Saints have the second easiest schedule in the league. The Falcons
how many games you giving us?
Man, we're going 13 and
oh my god,
bro.
Dude, no,
it's a lot of people that are picking to win double-digit games.
Oh, all right, y'all want to run the schedule with me? Y'all want to run the schedule?
Yeah, let's run it.
All right, let's run it. First game versus the Titans.
Y'all should win that.
Yeah, win.
At Carolina.
Now at Carolina,
I feel like
we're gonna split. I feel like we're
split.
Yeah, y'all gonna split.
Okay, so we just counted down the road. At Green Bay.
Win.
Yeah.
I would hope.
Jordan Love, yeah, I hope it'll be a win. Tampa Bay. I feel like we sweep Tampa Bay this year.
Y'all can sweep them.
Yeah. At New England.
That's tough.
Yeah, the only thing that worry about me is New England defense.
Listen, because you got 3 wins.
Derek Carr.
Yeah, 3 wins.
Out of how many games?
17. It's 17.
No, I'm saying you got how many games you done been to
so far?
4.
4. No, 5.
New England's 5, right?
Yeah, New England's 5. I say we lose that one just to say.
Yeah, that could go either or.
Yeah. All right. At Texans.
Win.
We should win that.
Jacksonville coming to us.
Yeah, it can go either way.
Yeah, that can go either way.
So Monday night game too.
I'll say I'll take a loss on that one. I'll take a loss to Trevor. At Colts. Now this is one.
It just depends on how Anthony Richardson playing. Yeah. I mean, it just depends. I mean, that could go either way.
I don't say we win that one. I just say we win. Cause I think that's like week 8.
No, that's fair.
That's week 8. I don't know. He's still being that rookie.
I would hope Anthony would start coming out the gate. I really do.
Chicago Bears. We own Chicago. I think that's a win.
Yeah.
That's 6 right there. At Minnesota. We almost beat Minnesota last year with a banged up crew. And now Minnesota getting rid of all their trying to get rid of Dalvin. So I don't know how they're gonna be.
Is that home? You said it's at Minnesota?
Wait. What time? What time
12?
is the game?
12.
I'll go Minnesota.
Kirk at noon. Oh, say so that's 6. Okay, Flowers say go Minnesota. So it's 6.
They can go either way though.
At Falcons, I think we beat the Falcons. I mean, we've been over them already.
Yeah.
Detroit
Where?
is in New Orleans. I think we take them now.
Ooh, that's
Jamal Williams, I
like
think.
that one.
Yeah, that's a sneaky game right there. That's a trap game.
That'd be a good game.
Detroit,
Yeah,
if they high.
So I give us that one. That's 8. Carolina, that we already split. That's
We
9.
say split.
Yeah, the Giants. I think we take care of the Giants.
Now let me say something about the Giants real fast. Do y'all know their first 7 games are road games?
That sucks.
That's bad.
Their first 7 games are road games.
So they in
That
the
is
season with a bunch of straight home.
How they manage that first 7 games?
I don't know.
But they almost kind of working that favor though, cause they at least have a whole bunch of home games at the end. So they lose some of those, they can make it up.
But have you seen their schedule?
No, I haven't looked at it.
Look
It's
at
a
the
slate.
schedule.
It's a slate.
Man, the first 7, like my goodness, like
That's a bad way to. You gotta be ready when the gates open.
Yeah, dang. I mean, they can. They're gonna be fighting. They can
dig a hole. They might make it too big of a hole.
No, bro. Hold up, bro.
you see it, T.
Bro,
Read them for me real quick.
Let's see. So the first 2 should be preseason games, right?
Yeah, the first 3 preseason.
Yeah, go to like September 11th.
On the 17th, okay, the 10th. That's the first game.
Yeah.
They play the Cowboys. Then they play the Cardinals. Then they play the Niners. Then they play the Seahawks. Then they play the Dolphins. Then they play the Bills. Then the Commanders and Jets.
That's tough.
All the way games.
I can see
must
them
play.
in it. I can see them beating Commanders and beating the Cowboys.
They might go 2-5.
Yes, 2-5.
Goodness gracious.
All right, so the Giants. I think we take the Giants. That give us 10 wins.
They might be beat up here.
Yeah, that's late. First 7 games. Then we have the Rams at Los Angeles. I think we take care of the Rams. Rams are.
We don't know what to just expect. We just don't know what we're getting.
Man,
But the Saints good
after
for losing
one-
a few
one
games.
game
They should
away.
win, though. That's my thing.
they have. I don't know. They fixed the old line like they.
Well,
needed to.
look, if they didn't fix that old line, I'm taking out.
Yeah, that's a
Because
left.
when I do the whole season, like to see how many wins we got, I always subtract like 1 or 2 because I know we're gonna drop.
Yeah,
We're gonna
so
drop 2. We should win.
I might do this. So we are 11 right now at Tampa Bay. I think we sweep them. That's 12. I think we lose to Atlanta. I think we always drop 1 against Atlanta. It's rare that we just sweep them. So that'll be 12-5, maybe 11-6.
They take 2 games, so let's say 10, 11 games. They
Yeah,
supposed
11, 10,
I think,
11.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Y'all probably go 10-7, 11-6.
That'll win us the division right there.
No, most definitely.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think 9 games probably wins y'all division.
I agree with that. Cause do y'all see the Falcons going with Heineke? Would y'all go with Heineke over Ritter?
They're gonna see we'll see what happens in camp, but just me thinking out loud, I would think they would want to see what they got in Desmond Ritter, but he'll have his opportunities in camp. So we'll just go from there.
He struggles. Heineke's coming in.
Quick. I don't think they're gonna hesitate.
Oh, I forgot to bring this up. Actually, in the Panthers camp, they were talking about how Andy Dalton might get the start over Bryce.
He was taking second team reps, huh?
Yeah.
They're gonna make them battle it, but
They're gonna battle it.
Like if you trade all the way up to get Bryce Young,
he's
there's
gonna
no way he
start.
should start the season. It's no way he shouldn't not start the season.
He
should be a
probably
day
won't
one
start.
starter. He should be a day 1 starter. Come on now.
He probably will be.
So all right, we going, man. NFL. I think OTAs, no rookie OTAs or something like that.
No, rookie symposium and all that.
Yeah, they already been through all that, so it's over.
Mm-hmm.
I think OTAs coming up real soon.
In the month, I would think, end of the month.
So when y'all want to start diving into predictions after training camp or during preseason?
Preseason.
Preseason.
So we know a lot of people. People are so ready for NFL, right? That they jumped the gun. They already doing predictions. They are doing like where the team's gonna be ranked. I was like, bro,
Vegas puts the odds out, so that gives the people a sense of where they think
I think it's too
NFL
early.
season might go.
Yeah,
when we doing our
never too
QB
early.
list. When we doing our QB list, dude.
That's a good question. I mean, because the draft is over, free agency is over.
It would probably have to be during training camp. I think.
No, it doesn't have to be. I mean, because the draft is over, free agency is over. We can do that, honestly. We can do that anytime now, since everything is set in a set.
So, yeah. So, how about this? Y'all want to rank, do top 10 quarterbacks, top 10 running backs going into the season? Top 10 receivers?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
I don't know y'all care about tight ends that much. I don't care about tight ends that much because it's only like 5 of them.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Don't hate on tight ends. Don't hate on the linemen.
There's only 5 tight ends, Flowers, No
well, we named the best 5. How about
that? So we can start next week ranking our top 10 quarterbacks going to the season. Then we can do power rankings too if y'all want to go ahead after the draft. I think that's kind of give us clear indications of where these teams rank after the draft. People are signing their free agencies. Oh yeah, Right. I don't think you knew this. We just got James Washington, bro. We just added him to the wide receiver core.
Hopefully he stays healthy.
Yes, that dude. Yeah, when he's healthy, dude's a beast.
Better than Traquan, huh?
Oh, Traquan out of here, bro.
Stop,
he don't even need to come trade.
Stop that, bro.
Y'all signed Fabian, what's his name? Moru too.
Yeah,
also.
tight end he used to play for the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Derek Carr's boy.
Yeah, Derek Carr's boy. Yeah, LSU, finally an LSU player. So there's a lot coming up. Well, the Lakers play tomorrow. Did you have a pick for the day for tomorrow?
I'm kind of hesitant to go with the Lakers. I think the spread is Denver minus 5.5. I am in between. I kind of want to take the Lakers plus 5.5, but I kind of think I'm gonna go with the Nuggets as my lock because I even though the Lakers have won against Golden State and Memphis game ones, I just think Denver is different. I think Denver's a different animal. I think Denver will win game 1, and that'll prolong the series. But if Lakers win game 1, it'll be over in 6. But I think I'm going to go with my lock with Denver tomorrow. I'm taking them straight up.
Pick of the day tomorrow, fellas. Denver Nuggets.
Money line.
Lock it. And just in case y'all didn't know, we are powered by BetUs. We got your game. Yes, we're affiliated with BetUs. So place your bets with those guys and win some money, win some cash this year. Plan vacations coming up, summer's coming up, man. So who needs some extra money? I know I do.
I'm telling you.
Take my family.
Never heard it. Family of 5 is easy. You need some money, man. You need money.
You know what I'm saying? So yes, BetUs, man. We have a referral code in the description box. So link up with us with BetUs. All right, guys. Anything else y'all want to bring up for me in the pod?
On my Gemini side is telling me don't be afraid to play both. Because it's just something about this Lakers plus 5.5. On BetUs, I would consider bumping that up because I'm quite sure that 5.5 line is probably minus 110. So I probably would bump the Lakers up to like plus 8.5, and you probably get like minus 140, minus 150 value. So that would be a safe bet. Also, I'm all about giving out safe bets.
So you take you said take the Lakers.
I would consider taking if I wanted to take the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
I would take the Lakers plus like 7.5, 8.5, and still get pretty good value, like say minus 140, minus 150. That's great value. If you're taking Denver money line, I would think with that being minus 5.5, that's probably like a minus 185 and up odd for Denver. So if you want to win a little more money tomorrow, you bet the Lakers.
Gotcha. All right, guys. That's it. It's a wrap. Sorry for the technical difficulties earlier. My
We made
internet.
it through.
I'm glad y'all carried the show. Thank y'all fellas. Y'all carried me today. You know, I don't know, man. My Wi-Fi just started acting crazy, man.
Look, that's something Jane Hard need to learn how to do. Assist.
Yes, man.
Spread the wealth.
Take notes. All right, guys. We are out of here. Thank you.
Peace.
Later.